And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
The larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at point guard. And for the Celtics, Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Williams at the Knicks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to the tough spot.
Demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Burks, and the pass to Randall. Good work defensively by Horford.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
It's Brown with the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Knicks trail by 5. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision.
Outside Fournier. Can they get it? And there's Toppin on the assist by Barrett.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Quickly against Tatum. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Schroeder's got in time, but no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And Emmanuel quickly, like his name, picking things up quickly. And he's taking pointers, reaching out to all-star Damian Lillard.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league, what it takes to help your team win, how to bounce back from good games, bad games, staying even killed throughout the whole season. So it's really cool to get to talk to somebody on that high level.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Quickly's got 6 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Smart against Robinson. Richardson gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett.
Here's Smart.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Knicks trail by 7. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Richardson against Robinson, and finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive.
Here's Williams, and so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. And to get those high percentage looks, get things to the house.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Knicks' first half?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Burks against Smart. Now, here's Burks. He's covered closely. And the layup is good.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart from the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Side for Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it's Brown missing. Knicks trail by 15. It's Fournier on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Fournier's got 7.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Here's Brown, and he drives in. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane.
Knicks trail by 16. Barrett kicks to Gibson. Outside Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knocks it loose.
2 minutes.
On the wing quickly. Trains it from 9 feet away. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots.
Down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics up by 16. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary play?
Here's Schroeder. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fires from the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Tatum's got 19 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Barrett against Schroeder. Barrett kicks to Quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics leading by 13. And there's the pass to Horford. From deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum to the wing on the left. Schroeder kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Tatum, that's for 2, and good. And he takes a nice bounce off the...
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.